My beloved child, listen carefully, because what I am about to share with you is so important for your life right now. This moment, right here, is not by chance. I have a message for you that could change everything. I am speaking directly to your heart, offering you an opportunity, one you cannot afford to miss. If you truly love me, stay with me until the end, for I have prepared something very special for you, a surprise that will fill your heart with joy and hope. Don't miss it. And while you're here, if you haven't already, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it with those you care about. We are growing together, and I want you to be part of this journey. Become a member of this family, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a single message I have for you. I speak to you every day, and each message is crafted for your soul. Remember to leave your thoughts in the comments. I want to hear from you. Let me know how these words have touched your heart today. Stay until the end. You won't regret it. I have something wonderful waiting for you. My precious child, listen closely. There's a moment before you today, one that may seem small, yet it holds great power. It is the moment when you are asked to forgive. You see, forgiveness is not just a gift you give to someone else, but a key that unlocks freedom within your own heart. The burden you carry from past hurts, from those who have wronged you, can be lifted today if you choose to let go and forgive. I know, my beloved, that it is not easy. The pain runs deep, the memories still fresh. You may feel like holding on to that hurt, thinking it will protect you from more pain. But I'm telling you now, child, don't waste this opportunity to release that pain. By holding on to it, you are building walls around your heart, walls that even I cannot enter without your permission. There is something you must understand about forgiveness, dear one. It is not about forgetting, nor is it about saying that what was done to you was right. It is about releasing yourself from the grip of bitterness and anger. When you choose to forgive, you are choosing to break the chains that bind you to that hurt. You are choosing to walk in the freedom that I offer. I am asking you to forgive, not because it is deserved, but because it is necessary for your own soul. My precious child, I forgave those who nailed me to the cross. I looked at them with love even in the midst of my pain. I ask you to do the same, to look at those who have hurt you with compassion, knowing that they too are broken. They too are in need of my grace. If you feel overwhelmed by this, if the weight of your hurt seems too heavy, come to me. I am here to carry that burden with you. You do not have to do this alone. My strength will become your strength. My peace will settle into your heart as you release the anger, the resentment, and the pain. There is something else I want you to know. Beloved, forgiveness opens the door for healing. As long as you hold on to that hurt, the wound remains fresh, it cannot heal properly. But when you choose to forgive, when you release it to me, I will pour healing into your heart. I will mend what is broken, and I will restore the joy that was stolen from you. And child, I am not only asking you to forgive others, but also to forgive yourself. I see how hard you are on yourself. I know the regrets you carry, the mistakes that haunt you. I want you to lay those down at my feet. I have already forgiven you. So why are you still holding on to the guilt? My love for you has never faltered, not even for a moment. Let go of the shame, for it has no place in a heart that is covered by my grace. Today is your opportunity, dear one. Don't waste it. Don't let another day go by with unforgiveness in your heart. You are called to live in freedom, not bondage. You are called to live in peace, not turmoil. I want to see you walk in that freedom, to feel the weight lift off your shoulders as you let go of the past. There may be some of you who think, but Lord, I have tried to forgive and the hurt is still there. And to you I say, forgiveness is not a one-time act. It is a process, a journey. Each day, as you bring that hurt to me, I will help you release a little more. Keep choosing to forgive, even when it feels like the pain is too great. I am with you in every step of this journey, and I will not let you walk it alone. If these words about the power of forgiveness have found a place in your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, I choose to forgive today. My beloved child, today is a day of renewal. I see the weariness in your soul, the struggles you face, the doubts that have crept in. You've been carrying burdens that are too heavy, trying to navigate life's storms on your own. But I am here, waiting for you to turn your heart back to me, to renew your faith in the one who loves you more than you can imagine. You may wonder, how can I renew my faith when I feel so distant from you, Lord? The answer is simple. Come to me. I have never left your side. Even in the moments when you feel far away, I am close. I am always ready to welcome you back, to restore what has been broken, to reignite the fire of faith in your heart. All you need to do is take the first step toward me, and I will meet you right where you are. Faith is not about never doubting. It's not about being perfect or never feeling weak. Faith is about trusting me even when you don't have all the answers. It's about believing that I am good even when life is hard. It's about knowing that I am working in your life, even when you can't see the full picture. My child, I don't expect you to be perfect. I only ask that you trust me, that you keep coming back to me, even when your faith feels small. Do not waste this opportunity today to renew that trust. I see your struggles, your pain, and I am asking you to place it in my hands. There are things you are holding on to that are keeping you from fully trusting me. Perhaps it's fear, maybe it's control, or maybe you're holding on to the wounds of the past. Whatever it is, release it to me now. I am here to carry your burdens, to give you peace that surpasses all understanding. My child, do you remember the times when your faith was strong, when you believed without hesitation, when your heart was full of joy in my presence? That same faith can be yours again. It starts with one simple act of trust. Take a moment to reflect on my faithfulness, on all the times I have come through for you in the past. I have never failed you, and I never will. My promises are true, and I am the same yesterday, today, and forever. This is your moment, precious one. Don't waste it. Don't let doubt keep you from experiencing the fullness of life I have for you. I am calling you back to a place of intimacy with me, a place where your faith is renewed, where your heart is refreshed. Come to me in prayer. Speak to me honestly about your fears, your doubts, your frustrations. I am listening, and I am ready to fill you with a peace that the world cannot give. And as you renew your heart in faith, I ask you to take action in that faith. Faith is not just something you hold in your heart. It is something you live out each day. Trust me in your decisions, even the small ones. Trust me in your relationships, in your work, in your challenges. Let your faith guide your steps, knowing that I am directing your path. Perhaps you've been waiting for a sign, something to confirm that you should keep believing, keep trusting. My child, this is your sign. I am speaking to you right now, reminding you that I am with you. You are not alone in this journey of faith. I am walking with you, guiding you, and I will never leave you. Let this be the moment where you renew your heart in faith, where you choose to believe again, even if it's just a small step. I know that the world around you may try to shake your faith, may try to tell you that trusting in me is not enough. But dear one, my word is the only foundation that will never fail. Build your life on that foundation, and you will stand firm, no matter what storms may come. Let go of the things that are pulling you away from me, and return to the truth that I have spoken over your life. My beloved child, today is your opportunity to renew your heart in faith. Don't let it pass you by. I am here, waiting for you to open your heart to me again. I will fill you with strength for the journey ahead, with hope for the future, and with a deep assurance that I am in control. Your faith may feel small right now, but remember what I said. Even faith as small as a mustard seed can move mountains. Trust me with that small faith, and watch what I can do in your life. If these words about renewing your heart in faith have found a place in your heart, leave in the comments. Lord, I trust you again with all my heart. My precious child, hear me today as I call you back to the path of life. There is a battle within you, a struggle between what is right and what is wrong. You feel it in your heart, the weight of choices made that were not in line with my will. I see the pain that sin has caused you, the distance it has created between us. But I tell you now, You do not have to remain in that place. Today is the day to turn away from sin, to walk away from the darkness, and to come back into the light. I am not angry with you, child. My love for you has never diminished, even when you have stumbled, even when you have fallen. I have been watching, waiting for the moment when you would return to me. You see, sin separates you from my presence, but it does not change my love for you. I am still here, ready to forgive, ready to heal, ready to restore what has been broken. The world may try to convince you that sin doesn't matter, that your choices don't have consequences. But, dear one, I want you to know that sin leads to death. It may not be immediate, but it slowly erodes your soul, your peace, your joy. It promises satisfaction, but leaves you empty. I don't want that for you. I created you to live in freedom, not in bondage. I created you to experience life in abundance, not in chains. There are sins you've been carrying, perhaps for a long time. They may feel too big to overcome, too strong to break free from. But listen to me now, child. There is no sin too great for my grace. There is no chain that I cannot break. You are not too far gone. I am the God who redeems, who sets the captives free, who makes all things new. All you have to do is turn away from the sin that has held you captive and turn toward me. But to turn away from sin means more than just saying you're sorry. It requires a change in your heart, a desire to leave behind the things that are separating you from me. It requires repentance, a true turning away. I know this is not easy, but I will give you the strength. I will help you every step of the way. You do not have to walk this road alone. Think of the times when sin has left you feeling lost, when it has stolen your peace and joy. Those moments were never my plan for you. I have always desired more for you. Wholeness, peace, and joy that cannot be taken away. But to experience that, you must let go of the things that are leading you down a path of destruction. You must turn to me, for I am the way, the truth, and the life. You may ask, Lord, how do I begin? How do I break free from the habits, the temptations, the sins that seem so powerful? My child, begin by confessing them to me. Speak them out loud, release them from your heart, and give them to me. There is nothing you can confess that I will not forgive. My grace is greater than your sin. I took your sin upon myself when I died on the cross. I paid the price so that you could walk in freedom. Once you have confessed, I ask you to take action. Don't return to the places, the habits, or the people that lead you into sin. Turn your heart fully toward me. Seek me in prayer. Immerse yourself in my word and surround yourself with those who will encourage you to stay on the path of righteousness. I will guide you, I will lead you, and I will give you the strength to resist temptation. Remember, my Spirit lives within you, and through him you have the power to overcome. I want you to understand something, beloved. You are not defined by your sin. You are defined by my love for you. When you turn away from sin, I do not see your past mistakes. I see you as my precious child, redeemed and restored. I have cast your sins into the depths of the sea. They are no more. Do not let the enemy convince you that you are still bound by them. You are free. There will be moments when you are tempted to go back, to fall into old patterns. But in those moments, call out to me. I will be there. I will give you the strength to stand firm, to resist, and to continue walking in the light. You do not have to fight this battle alone. I am with you, and I will never leave you. My child, today is your opportunity to turn away from sin. Don't waste it. Don't let the chains of sin hold you any longer. I have come to set you free, and whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Step into that freedom today. Leave behind the darkness and walk in the light of my love. I am here, waiting with open arms, ready to welcome you back, ready to cleanse you, ready to give you a fresh start. If these words about turning away from sin have spoken to your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, I turn away from sin and turn toward you today. My beloved child, today I want to remind you of something beautiful, something that I have already given you. My grace. It is a gift. one that you can neither earn nor deserve, yet it is freely offered to you. I see the weight you carry, the pressure you feel to be perfect, to always have it all together. But hear me now, my grace is enough for you. You do not need to strive for my love or approval. You already have it. Grace is not something that is earned by your good works, by how well you live or how many mistakes you avoid. No, grace is my gift to you, simply because I love you. It is the expression of my heart toward you, a heart that is full of compassion, mercy, and forgiveness. There is nothing you have done that can separate you from my grace, and there is nothing you need to do to be worthy of it. I have already made you worthy. Child, I know there are moments when you feel like you've fallen short, when the weight of your mistakes presses down on you. You wonder if you've gone too far, if I could possibly still love you. But let me tell you this, my grace is greater than your failures. My love is deeper than any pit of sin or shame you find yourself in. You cannot out-sin my grace, because it is boundless, endless, and eternal. I see you, dear one, trying so hard to make things right on your own. You think that if you can just be better, then you will be deserving of my love. But that is not how grace works. Grace is what meets you in your weakness, in your brokenness. It is what picks you up when you fall and says, "You are still mine, I still love you." You don't have to prove yourself to me. I already know you, and I already love you, just as you are. Do not waste this opportunity today to embrace the gift of grace. Stop trying to earn what has already been freely given to you. Let go of the guilt, the shame, and the burden of feeling like you are not enough. I am enough for you. My grace is sufficient, and it will carry you through every trial, every failure, and every struggle you face. Come to me, just as you are, and receive the grace that is waiting for you. There is a freedom that comes with grace, a freedom to live without the constant weight of fear and condemnation. When you embrace my grace, you will find that you no longer need to hide from me, no longer need to pretend to be something you are not. I already see you, I already know you, and I still choose you. Let my grace wash over you, cleansing you from all that weighs you down. My child, do you know that grace also means that you can forgive yourself? So many times you hold on to the mistakes of your past, the things you wish you had done differently. But I have already forgiven you. I have already wiped the slate clean. If I, your Lord and Savior, have chosen to forgive and forget, why are you still holding on? Let grace teach you to release the burden of self-condemnation. I want you to walk in the freedom that I have already purchased for you with my blood. Embracing grace also means that you extend it to others. Just as you have been forgiven much, I ask that you forgive others. You may find it difficult, especially when the pain caused by others is still fresh. But remember, my grace for you has no limits, and I ask you to reflect that same grace to those around you. It doesn't mean that what they did was right, but it means that you are choosing to live in freedom, not bitterness. Grace is the path to healing, both for you and for those who have wronged you. I also want you to remember that grace is not just for the past, but for every day of your life. You may think that once you've accepted my grace, you are expected to be perfect from that moment on. But child, my grace is there for every moment, every day. When you stumble and when you fall, I am still there, offering grace again and again. It is an ongoing invitation to live in the assurance of my love, no matter what comes your way. You don't need to carry the weight of trying to be perfect, because my grace will always be enough for you. When you feel weak, when you feel like you've failed, my grace will lift you up, and when you feel strong, when you are walking confidently in my love, it is my grace that sustains you. There is not a moment in your life that my grace does not cover. Today, I am inviting you to fully embrace this gift of grace. Don't let another day pass where you are trying to earn what is already yours. Rest in my love, knowing that there is nothing you can do to make me love you more, and there is nothing you can do to make me love you less. You are my precious child, and my grace will carry you through all the days of your life. If these words about embracing the gift of grace have touched your heart, leave in the comments, "Lord, I embrace your grace today with all my heart." My precious child, come closer. I long for a deeper relationship with you, one where you know me more intimately, where your heart is connected to mine. I see the longing in your soul, the desire to feel my presence in your life, to experience me in ways that are real and powerful. This relationship we have is not meant to be distant or occasional. It is meant to be the center of your life, the foundation on which everything else stands. There are so many distractions in this world, things that pull your attention away from me. The busyness of life, the demands of work, family, and friends, these are not bad things, but they can sometimes cause you to drift away from me without even realizing it. But I am here, always here, waiting for you to come and spend time with me. I desire to speak to your heart, to show you my love in new ways, to guide you and strengthen you for the journey ahead. I want you to know that building a strong relationship with me is not about following rules or rituals. It's not about doing all the right things. It's about your heart. I care more about your heart than your actions. When your heart is drawn to me, when you seek me with all that you are, everything else will fall into place. So, I invite you today to strengthen your relationship with me by simply spending time with me. Do not waste this opportunity to come closer, my child. I am speaking to you now because I know how much you need me, even if you don't always feel it. There are areas in your life where you've been struggling, trying to handle things on your own, trying to figure out the answers. But I am the answer. The closer you come to me, the clearer your path will become. When you draw near to me, I will draw near to you, and you will find the peace and strength you've been searching for. You may wonder, how do I strengthen my relationship with you, Lord? It starts with communication, with talking to me regularly, not just when you're in trouble, but every day. Prayer is the lifeline of our relationship. It doesn't have to be formal or filled with the perfect words. Just speak to me from your heart. Tell me about your day, your worries, your dreams, your fears. I want to hear it all because I care about every detail of your life. But prayer is not just about speaking. It's also about listening. Take time to be still in my presence, to listen for my voice. I speak to you in many ways, through my word, through the gentle nudging of my spirit, through the beauty of my creation. If you quiet your heart, you will hear me. I am always speaking, always guiding, always pouring out my love. But sometimes, the noise of the world makes it hard for you to hear. That is why it's so important to carve out time just to be with me, to sit in my presence and let my peace fill your heart. My child, I also want you to know the power of my word. The Bible is not just a book of rules or stories. It is my love letter to you, filled with wisdom, guidance, and truth. When you spend time in my word, you are spending time with me. You are learning my heart, my ways, and my desires for your life. I encourage you to open my word daily, to let it shape your thoughts, your decisions, and your actions. The more you immerse yourself in my word, the more you will understand who I am and how much I love you. Another way to strengthen our relationship is through worship. Worship is more than just singing songs. It's about lifting your heart and soul to me in gratitude and praise. When you worship me, you are declaring that I am the most important thing in your life, that I am worthy of all honor and glory. Worship brings you into my presence in a powerful way. It shifts your focus from your problems to my greatness, from your fears to my faithfulness. So, worship me in spirit and in truth, and let your heart be filled with my joy and peace. I also want you to remember that relationships take time. You can't rush intimacy with me, and it doesn't happen overnight. But with each moment you spend with me, with each prayer, each verse read, each word of worship, our relationship will grow stronger. You will begin to sense my presence more clearly, to hear my voice more distinctly. You will begin to know me in ways you never thought possible, and your trust in me will deepen. My precious child, there is so much I want to share with you, So much I want to show you. But you must make room in your life for me. Don't let the distractions of this world keep you from the most important relationship you will ever have. Prioritize time with me, and I will fill you with everything you need. I will give you strength when you are weak, peace when you are troubled, and joy when you are weary. And as our relationship grows, you will begin to reflect my love to the world around you. You will become a light in the darkness, a beacon of hope to those who are lost. The more you are filled with my presence, the more you will pour out my love to others. Strengthening your relationship with me is not just for your benefit, but for the benefit of all those I will reach through you. Today is your opportunity, my child. Don't waste it. I am here, with open arms, ready to deepen our relationship, ready to walk with you through every season of life. Come closer to me, and you will find everything you need. If these words about strengthening your relationship with me have touched your heart, leave in the comments, "Lord, I come closer to you today and seek a deeper relationship." My beloved child, listen closely to my heart today. I have given you so much love, an endless, overflowing love that comes from my very being. It is a love that has no limits, no conditions, and no boundaries. But I have not given you this love just to keep it for yourself. I have given it to you so that you can share it with those around you. Today, I am calling you to be a vessel of my love, to let my love flow through you and touch the lives of others. There are so many people in your life who are in need of love. Some of them may not even realize it, but they are longing for the kind of love that only I can give. You may encounter them every day. Family, friends, co-workers, even strangers, each carrying their own burdens, their own pain, their own need for compassion and kindness. I want you to see them with my eyes, to recognize the opportunities I place before you to share love, grace, and mercy. It can be easy to get caught up in your own worries, your own challenges, and miss the needs of those around you. But I am asking you to look beyond yourself today. Look for the moments when you can offer a kind word, a listening ear, a helping hand. These acts of love may seem small to you, but they can make a world of difference in someone's life. You never know how deeply a simple gesture of love can impact a heart. Remember, child, that love is not just a feeling. It is a choice, an action. There will be times when you don't feel like showing love, when it is difficult or inconvenient, but it is in those moments that I ask you to press in even more, to love others not because it's easy, but because it's what I have called you to do. My love for you is not based on how deserving you are, but on my character. In the same way, I want you to love others, even when they seem undeserving, even when they have hurt you, even when they do not return that love. You may ask, "Lord, how can I love someone who has hurt me? How can I share love with someone who doesn't care about me?" My precious child, remember that I loved you even when you were far from me, even when you turned away from my love. I loved you with a love that pursued you, that forgave you, that never gave up on you. I am asking you to extend that same love to others. This is not something you can do on your own. You need my help, my strength, my spirit working through you to love in this way. But I promise you, if you open your heart and let my love flow through you, you will find that it is possible to love even the most difficult people. Do not waste this opportunity to share love today. The world is full of darkness, full of pain and division, and my love is the light that can pierce through it all. You are my light in this world, and I have placed you exactly where you are for a reason. There are people in your life who need to experience my love, and I am sending you to be the one to show it to them. You don't need to have all the answers. You don't need to fix all their problems. You just need to love them. Love them where they are, as they are, just as I have loved you. Sharing love is not always about grand gestures. Sometimes, it's as simple as offering a smile to a stranger, sending a message of encouragement, or taking time to truly listen to someone who is struggling. It's in the everyday moments that you have the greatest opportunity to reflect my love. Don't overlook those moments, child. Every act of love, no matter how small, has eternal value in my eyes. And let me remind you of something important. You are never alone in this calling to share love. My Spirit is with you, empowering you, guiding you. When you feel weak, I will give you strength. When you feel tired, I will renew your energy. When you feel like you have nothing left to give, I will fill you with my love so that you can pour it out on others. You are not loving others out of your own limited capacity. You are loving them with my limitless love. As you share love with others, something beautiful happens in your own heart. You begin to experience my love in a deeper way. The more you give, the more you receive. This is the mystery of my love. It never runs out. The more you share it, the more it multiplies, both in your heart and in the hearts of those around you. My child, today is your opportunity to make a difference, to be a beacon of my love in a world that so desperately needs it. Don't hold back. Don't let fear, doubt, or busyness keep you from being the vessel of love I have created you to be. I am with you every step of the way, and I will give you everything you need to love others well. And remember, love is patient. There may be times when you don't see the fruit of your love immediately, but trust that every act of love plants a seed in someone's heart. Sometimes, those seeds take time to grow, but they will, in my perfect timing. Trust me, child, and keep loving, even when it's hard, even when you don't see the results right away. If these words about sharing love with those around you have spoken to your heart, leave in the comments, "Lord, help me share your love with others today." My precious child, I see the weight you are carrying, the burdens that rest heavy on your heart. I know the thoughts that swirl in your mind, the worries that seem to follow you wherever you go. You wonder how things will turn out, if everything will be okay, and you try so hard to figure it all out on your own. But today, I am asking you to trust me with your worries. You don't need to carry this burden alone. I am here, waiting for you to release it to me. There is nothing in your life that I do not see, nothing that is too big or too small for me to handle. I know every detail, every fear, and I am inviting you now to place it all in my hands. Trust me, child. Trust that I'm working even when you cannot see it. Trust that I have a plan for you, a plan that is good, a plan that will bring you hope and a future. Worry comes when you try to control what you were never meant to control. It grows when you focus on the uncertainties, when you let fear take the place of faith. But hear me now, my beloved. You were never meant to carry these burdens. You were never meant to figure everything out on your own. I am the one who holds the future. I am the one who knows what tomorrow will bring. And I am asking you to trust me with what you cannot control. My child, do you remember when I told you not to worry about tomorrow? I told you that each day has enough trouble of its own, and I promised you that I would provide for your every need. I want you to believe that promise again today. I want you to let go of the anxiety that is stealing your peace, the fear that is robbing you of joy. Worry does not add a single hour to your life, but it does take away the joy of the moment you are in. I want to free you from that worry, to fill your heart with peace that only I can give. I understand that there are things in your life that seem uncertain, things that make you anxious. It could be a financial struggle, a difficult relationship, or a situation at work. It could be a health issue, or the fear of what the future holds. Whatever it is, I am asking you to bring it to me. Lay it at my feet, and trust that I am able to do far more than you could ever ask or imagine. I am not distant from your troubles. I am with you in the middle of them, working all things together for your good. Do not waste this opportunity today to release your worries to me. I am your heavenly Father, and I care for you deeply. Just as I provide for the birds of the air and the flowers of the field, I will provide for you. You are worth so much more to me than they are. Do you believe that? Do you believe that I will take care of you? That I will meet your needs? That I will guide you through every challenge? I want you to rest in that truth today. When you hold on to worry, it is like holding on to a weight that was never meant for you. It drains your energy, clouds your mind, and keeps you from experiencing the fullness of life I have for you. But when you trust me with your worries, you will find freedom. You will find that peace begins to settle in your heart, even in the midst of uncertainty. You may not have all the answers, but you will know that I am in control, and that is enough. There may be moments when you feel overwhelmed, when the worries of this world seem too much to bear. In those moments, call out to me. I am near to you, closer than you realize. I will never leave you to face your worries alone. I am your refuge, your strength, your ever-present help in times of trouble. Come to me, and I will give you rest. I also want you to remember that trusting me with your worries is not a one-time decision. It is a daily act of faith. Each day, when new worries arise, I want you to choose to place them in my hands again. Trusting me is not about never having worries. It's about knowing where to take them when they come. It's about knowing that you have a Father who loves you and is actively working in your life, even when things seem unclear. There is so much freedom in surrender, child. When you release your worries to me, you are making room for my peace, my joy, and my guidance. You are making room for me to work in ways that you cannot even imagine. I am always working, even when you cannot see it. Trust that my timing is perfect, that my plans for you are good, and that I will not fail you. My beloved child, I see the future. I know what tomorrow holds, and I want you to rest in the assurance that I am in control. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to trust the one who does. I am your good shepherd, and I will lead you to green pastures and still waters. I will restore your soul. So come to me, let go of the worry, and trust that I will take care of you. If these words about trusting me with your worries have spoken to your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, I trust you with my worries today. My precious child, I long for you to come to me in prayer. This is the place where our hearts meet, where you can pour out everything that is inside of you, and where I can speak to you with love and peace. Prayer is not just a duty or a ritual. It is a lifeline, a direct connection between your heart and mine. I want you to understand that when you pray, you are not just speaking words into the air. You are speaking to me, the one who created you, the one who loves you more than you could ever imagine. I know sometimes it feels like you don't have the right words, or maybe you feel like your prayers aren't being heard, but I hear every word, even the ones you can't speak. I hear the cries of your heart, the prayers that are too deep for words. I am always listening, always ready to respond. You don't have to come to me with perfect words or perfect faith. Just come as you are, with all that you're carrying, and lay it down before me, my child. I want you to know that prayer is more than just asking for things. It is an invitation to be with me, to spend time in my presence. I want you to seek me in prayer not just when you need something, but in every moment of your life. When you wake up in the morning, when you go about your day, when you lie down to sleep, I want to be with you. I want to walk with you through every season, every situation. You don't have to go through anything alone. I am with you, and I want you to turn to me in prayer so that I can give you strength, comfort, and guidance. Do not waste this opportunity today to seek me in prayer. I am waiting for you, with open arms, ready to listen. You may feel like your prayers are too small, too insignificant, or that I have more important things to focus on. But child, there is nothing too small for me. I care about every detail of your life. If it matters to you, it matters to me. Bring it all to me, the big things, the small things, the things that make you anxious, and the things that bring you joy. I want to be part of all of it. And when you pray, do not be discouraged if the answer does not come right away. Sometimes, I answer in ways you don't expect. Sometimes, I am working behind the scenes, preparing things that you cannot see yet. Trust me, child. Trust that my timing is perfect, that I am always working for your good. Prayer is not just about getting answers. It is about building trust, deepening your relationship with me. It is about learning to rely on me, even when you don't understand what is happening. There is power in prayer. It moves mountains, it changes hearts, it opens doors that no man can shut. But more than that, prayer changes you. It brings you into alignment with my will, my plans, my purposes. As you seek me in prayer, I will reveal things to you that you could never understand on your own. I will give you wisdom for the decisions you need to make, peace for the storms you are facing, and strength for the challenges ahead. Child, do you know that prayer is also a place of rest? When the world around you is chaotic, when life feels overwhelming, come to me in prayer, and I will give you rest. You don't have to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. Lay it down at my feet. Let me carry your burdens. In my presence, there is peace that surpasses all understanding. In my presence, you will find the strength you need to keep going. I also want you to know that prayer is not a one-sided conversation. It is not just you speaking to me, but also me speaking to you. Take time to listen, to quiet your heart, and hear my voice. I will speak to you in the stillness, in the quiet moments. Sometimes, my voice is like a whisper, a gentle nudge in your spirit. Other times, I will speak through my word or through the people around you. Be attentive, my child, for I am always speaking. I want to guide you, to show you the way, but you must be willing to listen. You may wonder, Lord, how do I know that it's you speaking? I will always speak in ways that align with my word, with truth. My voice will bring peace, not confusion. I will not lead you into fear or anxiety, but into trust and hope. The more time you spend with me in prayer, the more clearly you will recognize my voice. It will become familiar to you like the voice of a close friend. My child, today is your opportunity to seek me in prayer like never before. Don't let the busyness of life keep you from spending time with me. Don't let distractions pull you away from this precious connection we have. I am here, waiting for you, ready to meet with you. There is so much I want to show you, so much I want to speak into your heart, but you must come to me in prayer. And as you seek me in prayer, do so with confidence. Come boldly to my throne of grace, knowing that I love you, that I am for you, and that I will never turn you away. You are my child, and I delight in spending time with you. There is nothing too big or too small for me. So, come to me with everything that is on your heart, and I will meet you right where you are. If these words about seeking me in prayer have touched your heart, leave in the comments. Lord, I seek you in prayer today and trust you with all my heart. My precious child, I have called you to live in the light, to walk in truth, for I am the truth. In this world, there are many voices, many ideas that can confuse and pull you in different directions. But I want you to know that I am the light that never changes. I am the way, the truth, and the life. Today, I am inviting you to step fully into the light of my truth, to leave behind the darkness of doubt, fear, and deception. There is power in living in the light of truth. The truth brings freedom. When you walk in my truth, you are no longer bound by the lies of the enemy, the lies that tell you that you are not enough, that you are alone, that you are unloved. I want you to live in the truth of who I say you are. You are my beloved, chosen, forgiven, and redeemed. The world may try to tell you otherwise, but my truth stands forever. My word is the foundation on which you can build your life, and it will never fail. Do not waste this opportunity to embrace the light of truth today. I know there are areas in your life where you've struggled with doubt, where lies have taken root and caused you to question my love, my goodness, or even your own worth. But, child, I am the light that exposes those lies and replaces them with truth. Come to me and I will reveal to you the truth that sets you free. You don't need to live in confusion or fear. My light will guide your path, it will shine on every step you take, and it will reveal the way forward. Living in the light of truth also means living in honesty with yourself and with others. There is no need to hide, no need to pretend to be something you are not. I see you as you are, and I love you fully. You don't have to wear a mask or keep parts of your heart hidden from me. When you walk in the light, you are walking in the freedom of being fully known and fully loved. You are free from the need to please others, free from the fear of judgment, because you are secure in my love. But living in the light also requires courage. It means being willing to face the areas of your life where you've allowed darkness to creep in. Maybe there are sins you've tried to hide. Maybe there are things you've kept in the shadows because you're afraid of what might happen if they come to light. But child, I am not here to condemn you. I am here to heal you, to set you free from those hidden things that have been weighing you down. Bring them to me, and I will cover them with my grace. I will bring healing and restoration where there has been pain and shame. Do not be afraid to step into the light. In my light there is no condemnation. In my light there is forgiveness, there is healing, and there is a fresh start. The enemy wants you to believe that the darkness is safer, that keeping things hidden will protect you. But that is a lie. It is in the light that you find freedom, that you find my peace and my presence. So, I invite you today to open your heart fully to me, to let my light shine into every corner, and to live in the truth that brings life. As you live in the light of truth, I also call you to be a light to others. This world is full of darkness, full of confusion, and many are wandering, searching for something real. I have placed my light within you, and I want you to shine brightly in the world around you. You don't need to have all the answers. You just need to reflect the light that I have given you. When you live in my truth, when you walk in integrity and love, others will see me in you. They will be drawn to the light, and through you, they will come to know the truth that sets them free. Living in the light of truth also means standing firm in what you know is right, even when it's hard. There will be times when the world will try to pressure you, to lead you away from my truth, to make compromises. But I am calling you to stand firm, to hold on to my word, to live according to my ways. The world's truth changes. It shifts with every new trend or idea, but my truth remains the same. Build your life on that unshakable foundation, and you will stand strong no matter what comes your way. Remember, child, that my truth is not just a set of rules or ideas. It is me. I am the truth. When you live in the light of my truth, you are living in a relationship with me. I am guiding you, teaching you, and walking with you every step of the way. You don't have to navigate this life on your own. My truth will always lead you, protect you, and provide for you. Today, I am inviting you to fully embrace the light of truth, to let go of the lies, the doubts, the fears that have held you back. I want you to walk in the freedom that comes from knowing that I am with you, that my love is unchanging, and that my truth is your foundation. There is no need to fear the light. Step into it fully, and you will find peace, joy, and freedom like never before. If these words about living in the light of truth have touched your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, I choose to walk in the light of your truth today. My precious child, I want to speak to you today about humility. It is a quality that is dear to my heart, and I desire to see it growing in you every day. To walk in humility means to recognize who you are in relation to me and to others. It means acknowledging that you are not self-sufficient, that you need me, and that without me, you can do nothing. Humility is not weakness, child, but strength under my guidance. It is trusting me enough to let go of pride, of the need to be in control, and allowing me to lead you. Humility begins with a proper understanding of who I am. I am the creator of all things, the one who holds the universe together by the power of my word. I am holy, righteous, and just. Yet, despite my greatness, I love you with a love that is personal, intimate, and deep. I am not far off. I am close to you, caring about every detail of your life. When you understand who I am, your Savior, your King, your Father, then you will see why humility before me is the only right response. It is surrendering your plans and your will to me, knowing that I will lead you along the path that is good and right. My child, I know that the world often teaches the opposite of humility. It tells you to be self-reliant, to seek your own glory, to pursue power and recognition. But my ways are different. In my kingdom, the greatest among you will be the servant of all. True greatness is found not in lifting yourself up, but in humbling yourself to serve others. This is the example I set for you when I walked the earth. Though I am the Son of God, I did not come to be served, but to serve. I washed my disciples' feet, I cared for the poor and the broken, and I gave my life for the world. This is what it means to walk in humility. Do not waste this opportunity today to embrace humility. I know that pride often creeps in, telling you that you need to prove yourself, that you need to be strong in your own power. But child, true strength is found in admitting your need for me. It is found in acknowledging that without me, you are weak, but with me, you are strong. I resist the proud, but I give grace to the humble. When you walk in humility, you open your heart to receive more of my grace, more of my strength, and more of my wisdom. Humility also means being willing to admit when you are wrong, to seek forgiveness when you have hurt others, and to forgive those who have wronged you. It takes humility to let go of bitterness, to admit that you need grace just as much as those who have hurt you. I want you to be quick to forgive, quick to seek reconciliation, and quick to let go of pride. Remember, child, I forgave you when you did not deserve it. I ask you to extend that same grace to others. Walking in humility does not mean thinking less of yourself, but thinking of yourself less. It means focusing on how you can serve and love those around you, rather than seeking your own gain. It means looking for ways to lift others up, to encourage them, to help them succeed. When you do this, you are reflecting my heart. You are living out the love I have shown you, and you are fulfilling the command I gave you, to love one another as I have loved you. As you walk in humility, I will raise you up in due time. You do not need to seek recognition or praise from others. When you humble yourself before me, I will honor you. Trust that I see everything you do, even the things that go unnoticed by the world. I see every act of kindness, every sacrifice, every moment when you put others before yourself. And I will reward you, my child, in ways that are far greater than the praise of men. Humility is also about depending on my strength rather than your own. When you are weak, I am strong. When you humble yourself and admit your need for me, I will fill you with my power. Remember what I said to Paul, my grace is sufficient for you, for my power is made perfect in weakness. Do not be afraid to admit your weakness, for it is in that admission that you find my strength. Today is your opportunity to walk in humility before me. Do not let pride keep you from experiencing the fullness of what I have for you. Humble yourself under my mighty hand, and in due time I will lift you up. Trust me with your life, with your plans, with your struggles. Let go of the need to control, and let me lead you. I will never fail you, my child. If these words about walking in humility have spoken to your heart, leave in the comments. Lord, I choose to walk humbly with you today. Thank you, my beloved child, for spending this precious time with me. I am so glad you stayed. Before you go, make sure to subscribe if you haven't yet and share this message with someone who needs it. Together, we can spread my love to those who are searching for it. Now, for the surprise I promised you, it's right here. In the video appearing on your screen, it's a message I've prepared just for you. One that will go even deeper into your heart and give you the strength and peace you've been seeking. Don't stop now. Continue watching, and let me reveal even more of my love for you.